Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Sorry for my weird kind of bed hair. It's first thing in the morning. I'm just getting up to start my day. By the time this video comes out, you'll have seen my last video, which was a weekly vlog about my first week of grad school. Now it's Monday morning on my second week of grad school, and I was thinking I really wanted to do kind of a week that was productive but also had a lot of self-care in it for a couple reasons. One was that the first week of grad school was just so chaotic and I was so overtired by the end of it, just getting back into those routines that I haven't done in probably a decade. So I really thought it might be good to have a heavy self-care week. But the other reason is that Noah, my husband, is gone this week from Monday to Thursday on a trip to visit some of his family. And for those of you who don't know me very well, I am like a super extrovert. And so living with somebody is great because you kind of get your extrovert in small doses because you're living together. You don't have to go out to see people, you live with somebody. So I have a really hard time sometimes when Noah leaves for a trip that I'm not also going on, just because I don't particularly enjoy being alone. So I've been really trying to get myself hyped up to have a week to myself, which I don't normally like. And I planned out my week, but I really didn't plan anything that I wouldn't have done without, with Noah here, I guess. That it's not like I'm doing anything special. It's just I really made sure to put on the schedule lots of self-care stuff and lots of productive things that I've just been meaning to do that I haven't gotten around to yet. And so I think that got me to really looking forward to this week. Not because he's not going to be here, but I'm looking forward to the week, I guess, in spite of him not being here. So I'm just going to kind of get started. Unlike last week's video, which was a very, almost exclusively chatty video, where I basically just turned on the camera and talked, giving you updates on my week as it was happening, and had maybe a minute of actual footage of me doing anything. This is going to have a lot more footage of me doing stuff, although I probably will still, just like this, pick up the camera and talk every now and then. So I've just gotten out of bed, and then I think I'm going to start the day by getting a little exercise. I've really been craving my Sydney Cummings workouts, and I haven't done one in a long time, I feel like. So I'm going to go ahead and do one right now. If you can see the sweat, but it's there. That workout is tough. I really love Sydney Cummings, who I also realize now goes by her married name on YouTube, so Sydney How the Shell. Her workouts are super tough, but they also feel super manageable, and she always gives exactly the right amount of talk. There's not a lot of unrelated talk, and she always kind of gives me the form corrections that I need at the time, so that felt really good, and I'm really glad I did that. And now I'm gonna go shower and get started on the rest of my day. So here I am, sweaty again. I kind of felt like I had a little bit more in the tank after my workout this morning. It was a really good workout, but for some reason it just felt kind of I don't know, it didn't take as much out of me as it normally does. So I went on a run this afternoon. I literally spent a whole bunch of hours, several hours between breakfast and lunch, just watching Netflix. And then I decided to go on a run, and I ran for 4 miles, and it was my strongest run ever. It's the only time I think I've run 4 miles, and every mile has been under 12 minutes. I'm just kind of a slow runner, so under 12 minutes is like amazing for me, and I got all 4 miles of that, including the last mile, which I didn't think I was going to get because it includes like going up a really, really big hill that you go down at the beginning, of course, and so I didn't think I was going to be able to get it. I did have to walk up the hill, but I made up the time going the rest of the way, and it was like the most amazing run I've ever done. I was very excited. Now I have to take another shower because I'm sweaty again. And then I'm going to try to get some studying done before it's time for dinner. I am freshly back from a haircut. Getting my haircut was one of the things I most wanted to do this week since it's a little more low-key, and I am so happy with how it turned out. It feels so much better, and even the color fading out actually looks kind of cool and on purpose, so I'm pretty into it. Alright, I am heading out for my evening. I'm just going to fill up my water bottle, and it's only 2 p.m. but I'm already heading out for my evening. It's Thursday, and I have my usual piano lesson and evening prayer and choir that I lead. I can't open this with my hands, that's okay. But I decided that I wanted to go on a hike that's close by the church where I work. So I'm going to do that, and I also decided that I wanted Starbucks. So like I'm going to go to Starbucks on the way and then do the hike, come back and practice. Then I'm going to have all my evening stuff and come home and probably go straight to bed. So this is a bit of a busy, short-ish day. I just practiced piano and organ for like 2 hours, so I am set. And now Sarah is here, and we're eating Panera. Hey everybody, it's Monday now, and I was just going to start editing the video to post it today, and I realized I never actually closed off the video. I ended the video with the last footage that you saw right where I did, because it was Thursday night at that point, and so I knew that when I got back home, Noah would be back, and so my kind of week of alone time would be done, and that was kind of the purpose of the video. But then I realized I never came back and talked about how I felt like it went for me. And I would say that actually it was extremely successful for me, much more successful than attempts in the past to spend time alone have kind of been. I really found that I did a good job of getting into my routines, because the risk of being alone is not for me that that anything bad will happen, but that I'll just kind of like spiral and not be in my routines. And so I did great with my routines. Everything really felt good, and I actually really enjoyed the time. I feel optimistic that in the future, if I have to be by myself for periods of time, that I will find ways to enjoy it. So that was really, really nice. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed that video. I hope it inspired you to go out and maybe do some self-care routines for yourself, and I hope that I'll be able to carry those routines now into the coming weeks of grad school. We'll see you next time. Bye!